Hello, hello.
Greetings.
Oh, I heard a dog.
Sorry about that. The dog was right underneath my chair. I said good morning. They thought somebody was here.
Oh, yeah, that happens. Okay, well, good morning, Grand Rising,
Oh,
everyone. It's Friday again. Here we are, Anita A. and Cheryl
here
V.
we
All in alignment, creating sacred spaces, and talking about Feng Shui with the Personal Paradise card deck, Tara Catherine Collins. And we never know what's going to come out flying for the day. And then we're going to give you a tip. And yeah, okay, I'm going to shuffle.
well, you can shuffle. I can shuffle, but for some reason, oh, there we go. It's finally working. I had things going wonky on my end. But it's great to see you all. And can you believe July 10th? 10th of July already. It's just crazy.
Uh,
It's just crazy to me.
yeah. Mhm.
However, tomorrow, July 11th, we're going to have some fun live and in person doing our workshop out of Bluegrass. For those of you who can join us, yay, we're excited. No, we're not live streaming it. Um, yeah, no, we're not live streaming it. But if you're in central Alberta and you want to get some feng shui insights about, increasing your prosperity. Oh, all right. Well, there's a card. Excuse me a moment while I dip out of the camera. I'm back. Magic. Oh,
Okay, here we go. Here we
oh,
go.
that's so you too.
Yeah, well, it was on my lap and then it fell on the floor.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, mine went flying. It's funny because it's
Hmm.
number 17 foyer.
Wonder why
Seriously,
that
you can't make this up.
wonder why that came up.
Oh
Hmm.
my goodness. Whatever you want to bring into your life starts with the front entrance of your house. And that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Oh, how to improve the chi, how to improve the energy flow, what to do, what not to do. And we're going to have some fun with it. And it's at the
Hmm.
greenhouse. So, what a beautiful space to do this in. And then they have a little surprise for you at the end of it. So,
Well, and I mean, it's filled with chi enhancers,
oh my
right?
gosh,
The
no
whole
kidding.
space, the
The whole
whole
space is a
space.
chi enhancer.
And, people come in there and they go, ah, they take a big deep breath in and just, get just loved up by all of the natural plant material and the
Hmm.
color and their senses, right? What it does is it starts to appeal to the five senses because
Hmm.
that's how we receive information, right? Energetically, we're getting all of these cues. All of this information is constantly being filtered by our five senses, and then the master computer figures it all out and says, "Oh yeah, oh you should just relax. Oh, let's release some serotonin. Ooh, let's release, whatever, happy hormones."
Hmm.
That's kind of how it works.
Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, that's going to be so fun. But it's funny how the card came flying out. That is just entertaining as all get out, I think. And if I
Hmm.
could share the picture with you, I think it's going to be too small to see. So this is the front image of the card. This is the before, and I think this is the after. Helping guide the chi is
Yeah.
what this card is all about, so that it has a direction when it's entering into the space. And of course, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Those subliminal messages that we surround ourselves with unintentionally.
Or intentionally when you
Or
practice fun.
intentionally. Yes,
Hmm.
yes. To this point, for some people, it's been unintentional. We want to help you shift that to intentional. How's that? There we go.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Hmm.
Cool. And of course, the foyer. That's the beginning. That's where the chi is starting to enter into your home, into your business, enter into any space, truly. Whether that's your office, you work from home, maybe it's a bedroom, maybe it's the entrance into your home, maybe you actually live in a condo or an apartment building, and you've got no say on the front entrance to that building, but you sure do when you go to enter and unlock the key to your space. That's where you have some say. Anyway,
I
what
saw
card?
something recently. I think it was on our Dr. Shelley, I think on her Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was brilliant. Um, so when you just talked about condo
Mm-hmm.
spaces, for example, that in senior homes, a lot of the senior
Yes,
people,
that was on Dr. Shelley's. Yep.
yeah, where they're suffering from dementia,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of them, memory loss, dementia, whatever. That's, starts to decline as we age. Anyways, in one senior home, so they're set up like a condo, no different, really,
Mm-hmm.
in that everybody has their own door or entrance to their suite, to their little home. And so what they had done at this one senior place is they had actually taken the doors from their home that they lived in previously, in some cases, or painted it like the door,
Mm-hmm.
so that there was that familiarity, so that they felt like, they weren't confused. Because, think about if you've
Yes.
lived in your home for 20, 30, 40 years, and then all of a sudden you get moved to a different area and your mind, whatever. And I just thought that was brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do that. I mean, you could take that same concept if you do live in a condominium or apartment building, where all the doorways look the same. Um, it's great opportunity to make yours stand out, whether
Mm-hmm.
you paint the door itself, if you're allowed to, or, you know, enhance it with chi enhancers or anyways, I thought that was brilliant that they were, taking that care and attention and bringing it
Mm-hmm.
into that senior home environment.
Well, and I think that was so special because of the environment in itself already, right? So it just decreased their stress level and that
Right. Yes.
familiarity, right? So if you can, one of the reasons we talk about stress reduction, right? What does Dr. Bruce Lipton say? Number one cause of disease, stress.
Stress.
So whenever we
95%.
can,
Yeah.
whenever we can lower someone's stress level, our life force energy is stronger, it's higher, right? So in that case, and you've got a building with people that have memory problems already, why not? Right? I agree. I read that article of hers too and went, wow, that was brilliant.
Hmm.
Absolutely brilliant. And I know lots of places, and that's thinking about the client first, the client
Hmm.
experience first, because most places are all about the maintenance. What's the easiest maintenance? So if we got to touch things up or somebody moves in and somebody moves out, now we have to paint. It's not about the maintenance. It's
Hmm.
about human being living in that space. So I really appreciated that article as well. I'm glad you
Hmm.
brought it up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So foyers.
Foyers.
Again, what that is, and I know we're going to talk about this tomorrow in our
Mm-hmm.
live workshop, but that is the first area that says, hello, hello, come on in, welcome,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you might be in the kitchen getting snacks ready, and your best friend Sharon comes over, right? And of course, you just yell and say, yeah, come on in, doors open, right? So it's that first impact, it's that
Mm-hmm.
first visual, again, appealing to those five senses. What's the information that comes in that fleeting moment, is what sets the tone for the conversation that's going to happen
Mm-hmm.
around the kitchen table.
Mm-hmm.
How long your guest stays. Um, do they feel relaxed? Do they feel um, good in that space? So that's how important it is. It's the thing that, like you said, Cheryl, the subliminal message, right? That says
Come on in.
without saying any, without saying
Without
a
saying a
word,
word.
right? I mean,
Without saying a
it's
word.
like that uh Max
Video.
Major,
Yeah.
right? Um, what can be communicated
Without
without
saying
saying a
a
word?
word.
Or more importantly, how much is being communicated without saying a word?
Mm-hmm. I
A
love it.
lot, a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. So, and what card did you get?
I got number 30, bedrooms.
Hmm.
So I don't know, bedrooms, foyers. Seems a little odd combination, but
Well, you got to
I
get to the
guess,
bedroom some way.
yeah. Um, I think I was, I get a lot of ads, I guess it is on my Facebook with property
Mm-hmm.
owners,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. And there was actually one this morning that I saw briefly, somebody, trying to sell their house privately. Um, Great value, it sits on 4 lots, it has big shop area, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, they post all these pictures. And I just shake my head and go, well, no wonder it's not selling. Like clean out the stuff, right? And so then there was a picture of the bed of a bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a pile of clothes on the bed, and there's stuff all over. It looked like there was maybe a desk in the corner, something else. I don't know what the heck it was, but just like my visual was just like what chaos, right? I
Yep.
don't know where to look at first. I don't know what wants my attention. And then that takes me out of the zone, right?
Yes.
And then they wonder why their place isn't selling. Well, don't post pictures like that, number one. Number two, um, those bedrooms primarily are set up for rest and rejuvenation.
Yes.
And so if you're using it as a laundry room table, which I've seen
Yep.
in other homes, where the bed, my son and daughter-in-law use it, they have a beautiful laundry room, but they don't have a table set up in there. So, the big basket of laundry comes out of the dryer, gets thrown on the bed, and sometimes it stays there for a while. And sometimes it gets folded and put away. Right? So it's kind of interesting how uh, we forget sometimes that
Mm-hmm.
bedrooms are there for the purpose of rest and rejuvenation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so important to take away those distractions so that we're not being bombarded by all this information. And I guess, maybe it does tie into the foyer in the sense that it is those subliminal messages.
Mm-hmm.
What is being communicated without saying a word in the bedroom? Does it, welcome the chi and say, hey, come on in. Oh, you can have a good night's sleep right over here. Look at this
Mm-hmm.
comfy bed. Oh, there's no distractions. Or does it say,
Ah, I got work to do. I got to fold laundry. I got housework to do. I gotta. And your whole system just gets wound right up tight when you walk into a space like that. So,
well, yeah, and imagine going to bed with all of that information going, and then you're going to wake up with the same amount of,
yes.
right? And you and I talked about this the other day. um, to identify a common theme that we're going to work on a program for.
Hmm.
But anyways, and the word that kept coming up was overwhelm,
Hmm.
overwhelmed. And I think we could all agree, and maybe type in the chat, do you feel overwhelmed? Um, do you feel overwhelmed that we're already July the 10th? Do you feel overwhelmed that you've got a pile of laundry here and this to do or that to do, or we just have so much information coming at us from all directions,
Yes.
subliminal or otherwise. And I think I feel overwhelmed some days because I have right? So yeah, type in the comment if you're feeling overwhelmed at all.
And it's easy to feel that way, especially with our devices and the constant bombardment. And your home should be that space where you can walk away from that overwhelm of the world, and especially your bedroom.
Mm,
Literally, as soon as you walk into your space, the foyer, your stress level should be decompressing,
hmm.
lowering, because you're home. You can't
Yeah.
do anything about the outside world, but you have absolute control about your own home and your own space and what
Mm,
you surround yourself with. So do what you can with what you have control over. And I know it's easy to say, not so easy to do. Let the rest of that shit go.
let it go. Let it go.
Let it
Let
go.
it go.
Because ultimately, your health, that's your prosperity.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what
Correct.
numbers? What numbers did we get?
I got a 17 and you had a 30, so I think that totals 11.
Oh, I like that.
I do too. I think we're going to do the number 11, of course, Adironda from the 1111 Double Digitology, Marilyn Harper Joy Roby book. And I'm going to get to 1111 here in a minute.
Oh,
There
we
it
got to go
is.
back. We got to go
Oh,
back. Duh.
what?
What's our tip? Our
Oh,
20 is plenty.
here.
20 is plenty, right?
Put
20
on some feng
minutes.
shui eyes in
Yes,
20
20
minutes.
minutes. What can you do in 20 minutes in your
Well, for the
foyer?
foyer, I want you to go outside your door, close your eyes for a second, see how you're feeling, settle yourself down, calm yourself down, and then open the door. Notice how you're feeling as soon as you go to walk into your space. That you can do in less than 20 minutes.
Hmm.
See through your feng shui eyes what's catching your attention. Can you walk in the front door easily? First question, right? What would your tip be for the foyer?
Um, yeah, I think that's a great idea. Even just standing in the
Hmm.
center of your foyer, and like you say, just kind of close your eyes, open them again, and then really start to look and see what is surrounding you and just tune in because your body will always give you an indication
Hmm.
prior to the mind receiving the information. So just check in with your body. Did you take a big deep breath? Did you hold your breath? Did you squint? Did you shrug your shoulders? Did you open up? Did you, uh, you know, just really pay attention to what your body's telling you because that will give you a big clue as to
Hmm.
what's going on. And I think that same tip could be used for the bedroom. But again,
Yeah.
we always say, what are your results that are currently showing up?
Hmm.
Do you wake up in the morning feeling rested? Do you go to bed at night and go right to sleep? Or does it take you an hour to go to sleep? Do you wake up two or three times in the night? Those are all clues as to what is going on in the space in your bedroom.
Mm.
And every space is very unique and individual. It comes down to implementing the five elements. It can be direction, it can be art. There are so many subliminal influences that affect you that you're not even aware of. And so, you know what? We'd love to help you. If your results in the bedroom are not showing up the way, reach out. We can give you a quick little analysis uh, through our observation of feng shui eyes
And
and
that's
look at your.
interesting you say that because in chatting with people, one of the things they really value about watching these episodes or seeing something of ours on YouTube is our perspective, Anita, because we're not attached to the space. So it's much easier for Anita and
Mm,
I to see things and ask questions about those things using our feng shui eyes and reading the energy of the space.
mhm,
It's no different than when Anita comes to my house. I'm here. I know everything about this space, but I don't see it the same way she sees it. So
mhm,
having that other perspective and that input is extremely valuable.
mhm.
Cool. All right. 11. 11. Adironda. The 11
Illumination.
represents
Illumination.
beginning anew. Positivity into a spirit of energy that others can feel in their heart. A spiritual change or step into a new position of your world. An awakening to your purpose is necessary. Mm. And of course, the 11, 1 and 1 equals 2. We got that solid foundation from a 2, which I love. Thank you for joining us today. Hopefully, we will see you tomorrow, Saturday morning at 9 a.m. at Bluegrass Garden and Sod. Even if you can't get the registration link to work, I want you to know this. You're welcome to join us.
Just show
Show
up.
Come join us. Okay? We'll take your money at the door. There's still a registration fee. But show up, grab a friend, bring your coffee, and let's look at some spaces through our feng shui eyes. Wrap us up, my partner.
Well, I think that was beautiful. And have a wonderful week ahead. And we'll see you next Friday, as always. All in alignment. Anita A, Cheryl V, creating sacred spaces with you.